When I first read about this story, I didn't think too much about it. And then I realized, actually, this is kind of insane. Why on earth would you put this feature in this position where people are likely going to press it, well, frankly, possibly any time they drive the car? And then it's going to result in something insane. It's going to scare the pants off you or make you have an accident. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. Great to see you. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Hello, everyone else. Great to see you all. You know what? Thank you so much for helping us with what's been going on lately. I really appreciate all of you, every single one of you, for everything you've done. It's amazing. Truly blows my mind at how generous and kind people are. Rivian makes some impressive electric vehicles. The R1T, the R1S, yeah, you got to say, they are very, very nice cars. Would I buy one? No, but I can see why some people would. I can also see why this feature would scare the absolute pants off people when they first touched it. And touch it you will. If you buy one of these cars, at some point in time, you will do it without even thinking. In fact, lots of people have confirmed exactly what I've just said. And when you realize where this button is, the position that's put in, well, it's just a matter of time before you literally give yourself virtually a heart attack. Rivian drivers are accidentally shifting into park while they're driving at highway speeds. Yeah, this is not just one person. This is probably most owners of the car. And it's all thanks to a weird button in a weird spot. The Rivian R1T and its R1S sibling, in other words, the SUV version of the pickup truck, are really impressive vehicles. They've got some very interesting, very unique luxury features. I think some features that really make them stand out from the crowd, mostly in good ways. Now, owners are finding out, though, there's one trick to these vehicles, which, well, can be pretty scary. Now, there's actually an emergency braking function when you press the park brake. But the thing is, you'll find out through trial and error that actually you can trigger the park brake, the emergency park brake, while you're driving. You could be driving 100 miles an hour and literally accidentally press this button. It's very easy to do, trust me, when you find out where it actually is. And then, well, what's going to happen? It'll slam the brakes on and make you possibly stain your underwear. I mean, seriously. There's a Rivian Facebook page, right? The owner's page. People are posting on there saying that this is now becoming a common occurrence. And they're warning each other not to press the button where the windshield, where you would normally have the windshield wiper fluid. So normally when you're driving along, right, you'll go, oh, my windscreen's a bit dirty. And while you're potentially using the windscreen wipers or just wanting to clean your windscreen, you'll press the button, or where the button usually is, to clean it. Except in this case, with the Rivian R1T and the R1S, that will trigger an emergency brake, which doesn't have some sort of speed sensitive ability to say, no, you're going too fast here. I'm not going to slam the brakes on. It just slams the brakes on at upwards of 100 miles an hour. Here's what an owner said. Dangerous. Has anyone pressed the park button by mistake while driving? Goldberg was attempting to activate his windshield washer jets, but he hit the wrong button because the button for this emergency slam the brakes on feature is where the windshield jets normally are. Well, in every car that I've ever owned, that's where it is. So it turns out if you hit that button while the car is speeding or while the car is driving at any speed, it will simply slam on the brakes and decelerate immediately. If you're on the highway, if there's cars behind you, this could be a pretty big problem. Goldberg said, let go of the button quickly, and there was no issue. Goldberg said, this scared the pants off me, but I let go of the button quick and there was no issue because there was no one behind him. But I could see someone doing this and it potentially causing a big accident. Now, it turns out this guy wasn't alone. Pretty much every Rivian owner has done this at some point in time because it's in the same spot, like I said, as where the windscreen wiper jets are in, well, pretty much every car made on the market. For some reason, Rivian was like, you know what? Let's just try and scare the pants off people by putting this in a position where they would think it's normally going to be something else. To be fair, It does say in the owner's manual, pressing and holding the park button activates the Rivian's emergency brake. Emergency deceleration. If the brakes don't work properly, press and hold the park button to immediately decelerate. An emergency deceleration notification appears on the driver's display. Now, the truth is, it's actually a pretty cool feature that the car can do this. A lot of cars won't do it. So if you have a brake failure, then, well, I don't know what you'd do. Just crash. So that's a kind of a cool feature. But where they've actually put it, that's the part that just doesn't make any sense. Now, the manual says if you release the park button, the vehicle will stop decelerating, and owners can also press the accelerator pedal to cancel the emergency deceleration. But other owners are saying they've had the same thing happen to them. Even after participating in this post this morning and seeing the comments that other people have posted about this feature, I accidentally hit the park button to cycle the windshield wipers today. I've done it too, said someone else. It scared the crap out of me. I don't like it. It's where cruise functions are located, said another. The third comment said, yep, same happened to me while trying to learn the cruise control functions. Pucker factor was off the charts. I was surprised the truck tried to stop. Now, I actually had a look at their forum, the Rivian Facebook group owners. They seem like a real friendly bunch of people, actually. And it seems as though lots of people have done this. In fact, maybe almost everyone that owns the vehicle. Now, I've got to ask you a question. If you come up with a design and build a whole new product, probably the best thing to do is not to try and change functions like this. Try to keep the same functions as other cars, because that's what people get used to. When I bought my first electric car, I found it a bit confusing trying to work out the functions because some of them were quite different to other cars. And it was just a frustrating experience. It was kind of something that I didn't really enjoy. I think there's no real reason or need to reinvent the wheel too much anyway. So my question is though, why would you put an emergency brake where traditionally a wiper wash button would be? I mean, the wiper wash button, you know where it is, right? On the end of the stalk. That's the button you press to, wash your screen, wash your windscreen. But in this case, you press it and the vehicle will slam its brakes on. Now, I don't know about you, but I think that would scare the pants off me to do that. And the thing is, I've had a few cars, gasoline-powered cars in the past, where if you accidentally put the vehicle in park while you're driving, it actually wouldn't listen to you. It would just continue to drive because it would know that you'd be doing this unintentionally. I mean, no one intends to actually slam the brakes on by putting their vehicle into park while they're driving at 100 miles an hour or even 100 kilometers an hour, 60 miles an hour. No one intends to do that. So I don't know why Rivian made this feature. It doesn't really make sense to me. If they really want to have that feature, maybe put it somewhere else, like a red button, somewhere that's not easy to touch, somewhere maybe that you're not going to just inadvertently make yourself have a crash by having people slam into the back of you when you're going fast on the highway. That's just my thoughts anyway. Let me know yours in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.